Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about my workflow for creating worksheets. Um, just going to start with my main 3 tips, which are how to take screenshots in Windows. To do that, the hotkey is the Windows key, Shift S. And then image editing, I really like Excalidraw, and I'll show you that. And then some image formatting tips, or basically just one major tip for Google Docs, which is to use behind text as the format for text wrapping an image. Okay, so let's get into it. So here we go. The first thing is this. To take a screenshot, I do the Windows Shift S, and this is just showing you how I do it. You'll get really fast at this over time. So here's an example. Let's say I wanted to do like law of cosines worksheet, and I do this all the time. Like, I hate these worksheets because they don't give the students enough space. So instead I'll like go in and do this and maybe just take that. And then once I have that, I come to Excalidraw, and you can see all the stuff that I've been working on, just random stuff here. Just one huge document basically that you can scroll around. Use center mouse wheel to move, and then I'll paste this in here. And then from here you can do pretty much whatever you want. Sometimes I'll copy the triangle, so I'll use this line tool and just go over that triangle. So now rather than an image, it's actually a triangle. You can use a protractor. So if you get an image of a protractor, and copy this, copy image, and paste it into here. Then we could use this and mess around with the angle of the triangle. So kind of just play with that. This is even transparent, so that's kind of cool. You can like use the protractor in Excalidraw to draw specific types of triangles. So yeah, so I'll do a bunch of stuff in Excalidraw. Like, I made these are all separate little things, and then I can make different addition problems. The images do expire after a certain amount of time, so don't use this for like storage, because after a while the cache gets cleared and you'll lose your images. But like something like this, so for like a worksheet I made a little area like this, again using the little line tool, so you can just single click will allow you to keep going with the line. And then there's all kinds of like cool settings to adjust. You can make them curvy, you can make them look like they're hand drawn, make them dotted, you can do arrows and stuff. So it's really cool, really powerful, and it's way better than Paint, because in Paint, if you do anything, it's like done. So if you do text and I say hello and then I click away, I can no longer edit this text. I can like click it and drag it around, but I can't change what the text is. In Excalidraw, that's not the case. So in Excalidraw, like, all this text is editable. I can come in here and double click and change all these values and stuff like that. So it's super powerful and really cool. So anyway, when I'm done doing what I want to do in Excalidraw, I do Windows key Shift S and take a screenshot. And then if I go to my worksheet, I can paste that image, Control C, Control V to paste. And then here, a major tip is, if you don't want to have the huge headache of having to like reformat everything with this picture, right click, go to image options, and change the text wrapping so that it's behind the text. And then you can do whatever you want, and it's not going to affect the text. So I can put this in a nice spot. This is maybe more along the lines of the area. And, you know, whatever. You can have text all over the place. And there's like no limit to, even if you get frustrated with the formatting at some point, I'll find myself doing this. Windows Shift S and just be like, here you go. All right, now it's picture, paste it, change the format to behind text, put it wherever you want. So like if I'm trying to format something and it's not working very well and I'm having a hard time getting things where I want, I'll just make it a picture and then move that picture wherever I want, which is great. Only downside of that is now you can't edit the text, so the text is gone. So I'll sometimes have another Google Doc open with just a, you know, a bunch of equations and stuff that I'm just screenshotting from. So I'll have like one document open with like a bunch of random equations, and then I'll just screenshot them and bring them into my actual worksheet document and like do my work there. So a lot of like my worksheets end up being using a good amount of pictures. Screenshotting Desmos is really big, like this over here. So I wanted to have this little chart with all the perfect squares. So this is a picture. And if we look at the image formatting, it's behind the text, so I could just move it right over there. I didn't have to worry about creating a table or something crazy. So it was like super easy. Like this and this, same thing. A lot of the times for boxes, I'll do that as well. If I want to put a box around something that's important, I'll just come to Excalidraw, draw a box. Let's make this look nice. And then I'll screenshot the box, come in here, and then when you first paste it, everything's all messed up and all the formatting is off, and you're like, oh no. Then you just come in here. So you right click, image options, text wrapping, behind text, and then everything's fixed. And then you can just move this and scale this and be like, put a box around this. The hypotenuse is the longest side opposite the right angle. So yeah, that's pretty much those are like the biggest things. And yeah, Desmos is awesome for writing equations and stuff. Like if you wanted 2x plus y all divided by z or something. Desmos is nice. The parentheses on Desmos look way better than, that doesn't look amazing, but the parentheses look better than doing that with an equation writer in Google Docs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I'll, you know, do this a lot of times and screenshot things from Desmos and put them into my documents. See if I have anything else in here. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. All right.